There is some onions, but there isn't any tomatoes. There are some beans, but there isn't any cheese. There are some bananas, but there aren't any apples. There are some apples, but there isn't any Coca-Cola. There is some cake, but there isn't any milk. There are some potatoes, but there aren't any half black avocados. Mm, there are some tomatoes, but there isn't any milk. There is some orange juice, but there isn't any Coca-Cola. There are some oranges, but there isn't any apples. There is some Coca-Cola, but there isn't any Pepsi. There is some guacamole, but there isn't any Swiss. There is some Swiss, but there isn't any Valentine Swiss. There are some sausages, but there isn't any ham. Ham. There is some chop, but there isn't any stick. There is some chorizo, but there isn't any sausages. There are some carrots, but there isn't any lettuce. There are some chayotes, but there aren't any carrots. There are some potatoes, but there aren't any tomatoes. There is some cilantro, but there aren't any beans. There is some ice cream, but there isn't any juice. There is some mayonnaise, but there isn't any ketchup. There is some barbecue sauce, but there isn't any ketchup. There are some pineapples, but there aren't any apples. There is some pizza, but there aren't any fries. There are some fries, but there isn't any burger.